Then we go to some less specialized but more widely used software solutions like Krita. With Krita, you can actually create, let's say, you just create a new document, you set it up with a width and height of very small, 64 by 64, in pixel format. Don't forget to not put it in inches or millimeters. Then you create it, and you have that. Then all the tools you can use as you hope. It's a bit more like GIMP or Photoshop for people that are more used to this. You can draw as you normally do in these. The only problem with using a non-specific specific program for pixel art is that a lot of these jagged edges that sometimes programs create, you have to remove by yourself. So just to make a line look nicer, we are going to talk about this later on in the workshop. You need to actually kind of smooth things out, and with these kind of programs you need to do this by yourself. But other than that, then you have the full power of a drawing software with a huge number of brushes that you can customly create. You can have different gradients, palettes, multi-brush tools, the dynamic brushes, which of course are not going to be that useful, curves, polygonals, so actually stuff that can be very easy. And of course, right-click gives you all the different possibilities here in Krita, because Krita is normally used with a pen and a stylus and a touchpad. But I mean, you can more or less use it with a mouse like this. Finally, we go to paint.net. This is more or less a better version of Paint. Here again, we come to the same problems that, of course, you can decide to do something like this, where everything is pixel perfect. But of course, then you lose a lot of the nice things that pixel art programs give you by default. But again, if you're in a bind and you just need to sketch up something, it is more than usable to draw something, figure out some positions, some orientations, and maybe later on change it as it goes in another program. Of course, here we also get all the nice stuff that there is not in Photoshop, like a clone stamp tool, like a recoloring position, different rectangles that you can do, as well as some of the nice effects and styles that you can directly use to give your pixel art a bit more flair.